The tutorial is about how to add groceries to your budget. We're entering the budget line item on the personal toggle of the Rooted Wealth app. In order to enter it, you would go to the personal toggle. You would go to budget input. You would scroll down to bill and expenses. You would add a bill, and then you would put grocery. Next, you would make sure that it shows a category of groceries. And we can put that in if we're at the beginning of the month or the end of the month. We're going to go ahead and put it in for the first of the month. And we're going to say that every 2 weeks, for example, we spend $400 on groceries. And now what we're going to do is we're going to say that this is an every 2-week expense. And that the way we disperse it is going to be, we'll do it as bi-weekly. All right, so we'll go ahead and add a note. I encourage guests to add a note that says what grocery stands for. So we can put food. We can say pet food. And we can say household goods. For example, toothpaste, tissue paper, paper towels. The reason why we're doing that is because we want to make sure that if we forget for some reason what's in that number, eating out, entertainment, that's not in that number. That only is required for the items that we listed under notes. The key is to get it out of your head. So we're going to go ahead and add that. As we scroll down, there is an ability in the app. We're doing this in the mobile app, but you do have the ability to also use the same features in the laptop version. We're going to change our category to groceries so that we can pull that line item up we just put in. And it's going to show us the grocery item. So this is the grocery item we just put in. So say, for example, what it's telling us is we said $400 every 2 weeks. So that's an $800 budget that we're putting for the month for groceries. So what we can do is if we go to the grocery store and we want to document funds that we've spent, for example, we go to Costco's, we would click on record a payment. We would check off the total amount. We would put in how much we spent at Costco's. Let's say we spent $98.52. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a comment down here that just says Costco's. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and record. What it did is it said that we've spent $98.52 and we have $301.48 left. If we want to review or change that or modify that comment, you can click on Review Payment, and you can see here where you can delete that comment and that payment and re-enter if there's an error. And then if you, for example, at the end of the month, if you have $25 left, you didn't spend it all, but you're saying that's all I'm going to spend, you can click on Mark Satisfied. But if you need to go in and change the budget altogether, you can click on Edit, and it'll take you back into the screen where you can edit it. Okay, so that's how you would enter a grocery item. I would say that you would use the same type of structure for anything where you're doing partial disbursements of the funds every 2 weeks or every month. You would do it for fuel, you would do it for personal expenses, you would do it for entertainment. The structure would be the same. And that's it.